In today's video, you are going to learn how to take a simple product image and turn it into a high converting UGC ad. You can take this image and make multiple ads. And the crazy thing is just how realistic this looks with these new models that are coming out. So let's jump right into what's possible, show you some examples, and then I'll show you exactly how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to do 3 different types of video ads here with a single image. So you can see this is the reference image here. Here's the first one. This one is using Sora 2 and don't need to use a passcode or anything like that. I'll show you how to get through this. So we're going to click on this, give you the example here.
Everyone asks if I got lash extensions. Nope. It's just this Thrive Tube mascara. It tints and defines each lash, gives me fluffy volume, and never flakes.
Isn't that insane? That's one image. I gave it one image and that's what it spit out. So that's the first example. Here's an example of the same kind of thing that you can do. Here's with a t-shirt here.
Finally, a golf polo you'll actually want to wear. This Bogey Bros tequila print polo is moisture wicking, breathable, and packed with 4-way stretch, so it moves with you on every swing.
So everything in there was AI generated. I did not put the text or anything on there. It was all just like that. So that's the first style that I'm going to show you how to do. The next one that I'm going to show you how to do is just a talking head with somebody holding the product. So for this one, all I did was give it a picture of a Red Bull. Before, when you would watch them speak, it was like you can kind of see, but here, honestly, if I saw this in the wild, I don't think I would realize that it was an AI. You tell me if you think the same way.
Okay, this might be my new favorite drink, the Red Bull Coconut Edition. It tastes like vacation in a can.
So that goes on for 22 seconds, but you kind of get an idea there. And then the final one is taking multiple images and turning it into a UGC/slideshow kind of ad, as you see here.
You just realized your mascara's been lying to you about length this whole time. L'Oreal's Telescopic Original actually delivers 60% longer lashes. The dual-sided brush separates every lash perfectly. Contact lens wearer? No problem. It's ophthalmologist tested.
Okay, so you can kind of get an idea. That one has a little bit of real footage and AI in there. So I'm going to show you how to do all 3 of these all in this one tool today. And the tool we are going to be using is Creatify. I have absolutely loved this tool. It is very, very useful. There's lots of other things you can do besides just take an image and turn it into video. But that's what we're going to be focusing on for this video specifically. Now, for the type of videos that we are going to be creating today, you will have to have the Creatify Pro plan here. You can see you can get it for as little as $50 a month, and you can save 50% when you go on the annual plan. So that's what I would recommend. For $50, honestly, the amount of creative that you can get is insane, as opposed to hiring a UGC creator that can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So I recommend giving it a shot. If not, you can get started for free as well and just kind of see if you like it and play around with it. But the features that we're going to be using here are going to be on the Pro plan. So just a heads up there. You can check out the link down below if you wanted to check out the latest deals that they have for that. And the first video type that I'm going to show you how you can make is this example right here, how to make an ad that looks like this, where you basically just give it one reference image and it will spit out a beautiful video like this. So what you want to do first is come here to Creatify, and you want to first add some assets to your brand so it can pull those images. So if you come over here to Smart Assets and then you hit New Products, you can either import a URL or enter it manually, or you can even sync directly from your Shopify. We're going to grab the URL here to make this super easy. So we're going to come over to this little URL here and grab this, put this inside of here, and then paste this in, and then analyze the URL. And you can see it's going to quickly grab all of the images that you can use for your videos. Perfect. So it pulls all those in. And then if you wanted to, you could also add some selling points in here. So the AI has that for every time that you use this smart asset, or you can put in the description that it automatically finds there. This is good enough. We're going to hit create product, and you'll see why we use this here in a minute. You can see I have lots of these in here. Now that we have these smart assets, we're going to come back over here to home, and we're going to look for this asset generator right here. And you can see this now has access to Sora 2, and that's what's making this incredibly powerful. So what you can do is you can actually choose any of the models you see here, but the one that I recommend you using at this point right now is Sora 2. That may change in a little bit, but as new models come out, Creatify is really good at getting access to those models so that you can have the latest AI to make your videos. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we have this option checked here, image to video, and then the model that we want to choose, as I mentioned, is Sora 2. Then right here, you want to describe the creative. Now you can get as specific with this as you want, but in all honesty, what I've just been doing is just say, make me a UGC style ad for this product. If you wanted specific things, you could put it in there. If you wanted a more specific script, I'm going to show you a different style how to do this. This is basically just using Sora and going through and creating it for you. Now with this, we want to choose our start frame. So this is where we want to choose from our smart assets, or you can upload an image directly, but I just like having them in the smart assets so I can click right here and then grab one of these images. This is important right here. Before you select this image, you do have to make sure that you follow these rules right here. And this, what the prompt is, you can't use real people, including public figures, cannot be generated, copyrighted characters or copyrighted music, only content suitable for audiences under 18, and then input images containing human faces will be rejected. So you'll want to make sure that you're using a product image that does not have human faces in it. So when I go and choose from these smart assets, I could go through and click through one of these, but it just isn't going to work as well. So what we want is an image image like this, where it has kind of a white background, very clear and very easy to see. Then we're gonna hit add asset here. And then from here, we can choose the aspect ratio. I'm gonna do a 9:16. And then for this specific Sora model, you can see this is one of the limitations of it. You can either do 4 seconds, 8 seconds, or 12 seconds. And then depending on those, it will use more credits for your account. We're gonna go with the 8 second. If you want a longer video, that's why I'm gonna be showing you different styles here. But let's see what this spits out just with this quick little prompts. So we're gonna hit generate here for an 8-second video, and we're gonna wait for this to run. It's gonna take about 90 seconds, so we'll come back when it's done. All right, so check this out. This is what it spit out.
This is the mascara I cannot put down. It's Thrive's liquid lash extensions. The tubing formula grips every lash. No clumps, no smudges. Look at that lift. This is the mascara. This is the mascara.
So you can see there, I've noticed with this Sora model, for whatever reason, it cuts off kind of weird a lot of times. So if you are gonna start using these as ads, you're probably gonna wanna cut off the last second just a little bit there. And that is one of the limitations of this model. But you can see besides that, this looks like a real person. It looks like she's speaking like a real person. It looks like she's actually applying that to their eyes. Like, I can't believe how realistic this actually looks. Now, the next video I'm going to show you how to do is if you wanted a longer style video and you wanted somebody holding the item that you have. It can be a can, it can be makeup, it can be anything. Inside of here, you can see this is the one that we looked at. I'm going to show you how to make an example like this. So for this one, we're gonna come over to the home tab and we want to select the product video right here. Okay, so we're gonna choose one of our assets here. Now it is important that this is an asset that actually fits well in someone's hands. You can see like hand warmers are done, like headphones are good. In this example, I'm just gonna grab the Red Bull again. So we're gonna grab one of these products and show you exactly how I created that video here. We're gonna get this one, and this time we're gonna do the winter edition. We're gonna add this asset here. And you want to make sure there's 3 different video types that you can do. The product shot is actually really good as well, and the avatar video, but the one that we want to create is the talking video, the one that you see down below in this example. And then here you can either change the settings here or you can leave it as is. We're going to select our avatar. Now, when you're selecting your avatar, I found that this is actually really important. You're going to want to kind of take a look at these preview videos to see which ones look more realistic than others, because I found as testing this a lot that some avatars look more realistic than others. Now, so we're going to grab him right here, and you can see he's one of the pro ones. You can use him in a living room for free here, but we're going to grab this one inside of a car, and then we're going to confirm. It will ask you if you wanted to change anything on the background, so you could do that inside of there. You can see in this example, I have a couple different backgrounds here. You can prompt it to change the background here, but we're going to leave it as is, and then we choose the model, which is Nana Banana, which is the best model that I found, and then we're going to generate the image. It will take 1 credit to generate the image, and then based off of that image, it will then create the video. Now, as you can see here with this image, sometimes it doesn't get it 100% right. For example, this one right here, you can see this is the first image that it spat out, and it had the lips or the mascara, kind of her holding 2 different ones, and it just didn't look natural like a human would actually do it. So right here, I can put, instead of her holding 2 of these, make sure it has 1, and then I generated it, and then this was the second result, and you can see it looks a lot better. So I don't want to use this one as my example to generate a video. I would want to use this one. So we'll wait for a minute here, see what it looks like with him holding the can, and if we like it, then we'll create the video on it. Oh, and I guess I didn't realize this has a change the background to a cozy living room here, like pre-selected. So I guess it put him in a cozy living room, but you kind of get the idea. From here, what we can do is hit generate video, and then you have 2 different options here. You can either use the VO3 model, but the limitation of this is the same as Sora 2. It only gives you 8 seconds. So what I found to be the best option here, and what I did with the example before, is I use the Aura model, which is newer, and it allows you to create longer videos and customize things a little bit better. And the best part is you're lazy and don't even want to come up with the script. You can hit AI script here. Okay, so I just said make a UGC style script for the winter Red Bull edition, and then you could have it either be storytelling, promotional, explorational, motivational. We'll do storytelling for this one, so we'll hit generate. Okay, so you can see here, the first time winter truly surprised me wasn't the snowfall, but the moment I grabbed a chilled can of Red Bull winter edition. A little hook there. You can modify this as you need to, and then you can even change the script. What I like about this is you can come right here and you can do add emotion. So you can click to automatically have it add the emotion. It will load it in there for a second, and we'll wait for this to show through, and you can see what the emotions look like. And while we're waiting for that, you can also select the voice. So you can scroll through these and see which ones you like the most.
Thank you for choosing Creatify.ai.
I like that Oscar. So we're gonna go with Oscar here. And then you can see it has the emotions that it wants the AI to use. So awe, whisper, excited, emphasize, and you can change these as you need as well. Then down below here, you can add captions if you wanted to, really quickly based off of the script that you've provided. We're gonna not do the captions for this example, and I think we're pretty much good to go. So let's create this. It's gonna take 5 credits. We're gonna create this ad here. Okay, and once you click that, you can see it's going to go into your projects where it's going to start rendering. But while that's rendering, I want to show you how to make the third type of ad, which is this kind of example right here, where you can take an avatar and have them speak and kind of have a slideshow with all of your different images. So if you wanted to create an ad like this, you can come over here to home, and then we're going to use this new feature here for, or I guess newer, for AI video ads. Hit create now, and it's actually going to ask for a product link. And the great thing about this is you can grab your Amazon link, Shopify, eBay, anything like that. We're going to grab this link right here, stick with the makeup theme a little bit here, and then copy that in, and then analyze that URL. It's then going to find all of the different images inside of here, and then give us even a description. Then from here, you can check all of the images that you want to use. So I'm going to use all the ones that are kind of provided provided by the company here. So we're going to keep all those. If there's one that you wanted to use or not want to use, you can unclick it there, as you can see. And then finally, you can do promotional info and add promotional info on this. So like original price was this, promo price was this. This can be really helpful if you're running sales or things for like Black Friday. For now, we're just going to leave this off, and then we're going to hit next. It's then going to ask which platform we want to use this on. Most people, it's going to be TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. Then we want the aspect ratio to be 9:16. The duration for this one, you can be either 15, 30, or even 60 seconds, which is crazy. We're going to do a 30-second one here, and then you can do your target audience if you wanted to, makeup enthusiasts, for example, and then we're going to hit next. It's then going to generate some storyboards for us, and we can choose which ones we want to actually turn into video. So we'll come back here in a minute when this is done. Okay, and then this is insane and probably one of my favorite features here. So then it gives you these storyboards here. Now this is important to note that the accurate lip syncing will be available after rendering. So what it's saying is like, here's a bunch of different ideas. You can use as many of these as you would like. You can choose one, you can choose 5 of them. So if you wanted just like a standard cut, you can see this is what it will look like. And you can click here. And you can see right now the lip sync isn't running, but as soon as you render it, it will be up. So if I wanted to select and create essentially, what is this, 20 different variants for this specific ad, I could do that. I can even do like a street podcast interview style inside of here. The one that I did in the very beginning video was this dynamic vanilla one. But let's grab a couple of these just so you can get some examples of what these actually end up looking like. Now from here, then you can hit render them, and then it will cost credits to render each one of these. So depending on which one you're using, this one is a pro one. You can see it's going to be a little bit more to render this one. So we're going to render and stay, and then we're going to come back over here. We're going to grab this one. This one's going to take less credits, so we're going to render, and this one's 10, and you can use either one of the models for a cheaper credit basically. And then we're going to render and stay, and then we'll grab one more here and then render this one, and I'll show you what these all look like here at the end. And the thing that I love about the Creatify here is all of your projects will be stored in this left hand side. So when you come here, you'll see that it will begin creating those, and even the ones that are rendering, you can see where they're at in the process, and then you can scroll through your entire library. All right, so it looks like our first one's done.
While your crush walks over, and telescopic just saves the moment. While other mascaras leave you with spider lash, Vision Brush separates each lash perfect. Side lengthens, the comb side separates.
All right, that style's all right. It kind of feels like it's just taking a slideshow of some of the current images on there and then kind of turn them into videos. This one is all rendered, so let's give this one a shot so you can see what it looks like. I'll give you a little preview of what it looks like here.
The first time winter truly surprised me wasn't the snowfall.
All right, that's pretty good. That's kind of crazy that is fully AI generated there. And you can see that one goes on for 29 seconds, but I'm going to bore you by watching that entire thing there, but you can example what that looks like. Okay, so this one's kind of nuts.
What's your biggest mascara struggle?
Girl, clumpy lashes. I hate when they stick together. It's so frustrating.
What's your biggest mascara struggle?
So it just goes through and asks all those questions. And in the end, it has this girl talking about how the solution there, which is the L'Oreal mascara clump thing. There was that little beginning part where the girl sounds kind of weird, so we can go back and edit that a little bit. But otherwise, really impressed with that. And there you have it, the easiest way to turn an image into a product video. I wanted to give you realistic examples and show you some of the pros and cons of these, but it's come an incredibly long way. And if you made it this far, I know that you are an absolute legend. And that means that you're probably going to go through and use this and be on the cutting edge of figuring all these things out. But one thing that I do ask is please use the link down below. It does help support the channel and keep content like this for free without any additional cost to you, and we'll see you in the next video.